I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. And then this journalist who's smoking in the crowd is like, your character, Dr. Carson Beckett, has a humorous sense of humor on Stargate Atlantis. I'm like, thank you. He's like, you as a person, Paul McGillion, do you have a humorous sense of humor? And I'm like, yeah, I'd like to think I'm pretty funny. Nothing, right? He's like, yes. That's all I get, right? Oh my God. Apparently they liked it, but that's a whole different vibe. I love doing accents. It's always fun to do an accent because you do a different character. I love all the British accents, the Australian accents. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's doing absolutely everything for me. I love Stargate. To be honest with you, Stargate Atlantis is my favourite show. You're my mate, yeah? Oh, funny one, London. Go to a convention, south of England. This guy comes up to me in this bar with a friend of mine who picks me up and goes, Paul, let's go out of the town, get away from the convention. We'll go to some little English pub. I'm like, perfect, let's go there. Go for dinner, right? Go in the pub, and the waitress behind the bar, it's this tiny little village, she goes to me, are you in Stargate? I'm like, I go, yeah. She goes, oh my God, you're in Stargate. And this guy who's sitting at the bar, who's had a couple cocktails, bald, tank top, big fella, bleeding knuckles, looks up, he goes, are you on a Stargate? I'm like, yeah. Are you on the telly? I'm like, yeah, I'm on the telly. He goes, you're my mate. This is my mate, they tell you. Anybody mess with him, I'll smash their head in. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. He goes, you're on the telly. I said, yes, I'm on the telly. He goes, you're my friend. Anybody that's around him, I'll smash his head in. I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm just sitting there, I don't know what to do, because now he's got me in a headlock. I know for a fact he has not seen Stargate. I just like, you want it? And he'd just drink his beer, and he'd look at me, he'd drink his beer, put it down, and like, head down, he goes, Stargate. I'm like, yeah. You're my friend in the Stargate. I'm like, yes. Where do you live? Like, Canada. I'm coming to Canada to spend time with you. Like, great. God bless him. Did I have another question? It's gone now. That's it? Hold on, one more. This lady right here. Yes. Just scream it out.
I was wondering, when you were teaching, what was your favorite part of teaching and what was your least favorite part of teaching?
The question is, when I was teaching, what's your favorite part of teaching? What's my worst part of teaching? Teaching, I did an education degree when I finished university. Thank you. You know what? Anybody who's a teacher out there, I bless you. You know what I love about teaching is the fact that you get an opportunity to talk to the kids and give them a little sense of values, hopefully, and a sense of continuity in their lives. And teachers, it's such an underrated job, I think the biggest cuts in, generally speaking, are education and healthcare, which are the two most important things, really, when you think about it, you know what I mean? Woo! And I'm not using this as any sort of platform, but it's just a fact. I mean, to deal with the respect that a teacher should have, and nowadays, the respect teachers don't get, it kills me. I think the biggest thing is, like, when you look up to a teacher, I think it has to follow back home. You have to have the respect instilled in the children, nowadays, and that's what makes people good individuals when they grow up. And teaching is such an underrated job, and it's the hardest job, I think, to have, because especially in society nowadays, because these values aren't instilled all the time. My favorite part of teaching was when I went to my education degree, and I remember the teacher, great guy. I went to Newfoundland. Here's another accent for you. Anybody in Newfoundland, Canada? It's the weirdest accent you'll ever hear in your life. What are you going to be honest with you? But I so love Newfoundland, huh? When you talk Newfoundland like that? And like, buddy, I hear something, Paul? You're in a Stargate land as well? I loves it, buddy. Where you at, buddy? E.T. at, buddy, E.T. at. That's a very odd accent. But he said to me, he goes, oh, look at you right now. He goes, there's 30 teachers in the room right now. You're all gonna graduate. You're all gonna finish. Congratulations. But there's 20 of you who should not be teachers, and you know that right now. And he just scanned the room and looked at everybody in the face. And you could see people sinking because they knew they aren't teachers. I think teachers are something in your heart. You need to be a teacher, it's in your heart. If you can't teach, don't teach. Some people become a teacher because it's like easy paycheck. Not a good reason to be a teacher. And that's my favorite part of doing it, because I thought, at heart, I love acting, but I think, and many times I coach a lot of young actors, I love teaching too, so that's something that's very dear to me, and I respect it so much that people, and there's teachers out there, bless you, because it's such a tough job. It really is. Okay, I know they're trying to get me off the stage, because I'm in trouble, but okay, this is pretty cool. Now, I'm going to give this to you guys, whoever picks this question, and forgive me if I don't see you, if you scream out first. I get 2 spotters. Okay, I'm going to let them pick. But if you guys argue between it, I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to throw down in front of here with Beckett. I know, I haven't asked a question yet. So whoever, don't look at me like that, you naughty little thing. But this is Enemy of the Gate, my script, final episode ever of Stargate Atlantis, so far. And I'm going to ask you a trivia question. Whoever gets it, I'm going to sign this script for you. And I'll make sure if you're here for the whole weekend. If you're not, then that's your problem. But if, but if you are, I'll make sure that Joe Flanagan signs it, Jason Momoa signs it, Rachel Luttrell signs it, and whoever else that's on the Stargate panel. I think Gary Jones is here as well. I'll get them all to sign it. Okay? Question. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. Episode. Sunday. Remember that episode? Hate that episode. That's when they killed Carson. That episode. What was the name of the person Carson Beckett saved?
Wait. James Watson.
Sorry? Close enough, get over here. Dr. Watson, I believe it's Jim, but whatever. I didn't even know that. Oh my God. What's your name? Get up here. You're right, come on.
Oh dear Lord.
Give it a Dr. Beckett hug. Maggie is your name? Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. Gorgeous. Maggie.
Hi.
Where are you from?
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
How good is Dragon Con?
Dragon Con is awesome.
Dragon Con is awesome. Let's hear it from Maggie. I'm going to sign that for you. And here you go. Enemy at the Gate. Dr. Beckett. Whatever, Blinker. Flew. I'll sign mine now right for you. Here, give me the pen. I'll do it right now. Dr. Beckett, Maggie. Are you single?
Yes.
Very nice. Very cheeky.
You're not.
What room are you in? Oh, 2406. Very nice. Oh, thank you very much. You as well.
Thank you.
You want everybody else to sign this, do you?
Yes, I do.
You come back to, when we do our panel, you make sure you bring up somebody and I'll get them all to sign it.
I will.
And if they give me a hard time, I'll kick their asses. I'll tell you that right now. Let's hear it for Maggie. Love it. Listen, you guys. I'm signing over in the signing room, wherever that is. I hope you have an awesome, awesome weekend here at Dragon Con.